So, Samus. I personally believe Samus is a very underrated character. It's kind of interesting because, you know, regarding like the top like zoner slash keep away characters, I would definitely say she's like not one of the first characters to come to mind. Like, you know, obviously you have Rob, who is ridiculous. I think that's one of the first characters that people think about. And then after that's probably like Pac-Man. I feel like those are like the two main characters that people talk about, and then, you know, like probably third Samus or someone else, maybe Richter because of Dom popping off. I guess I forget about Min Min. Min Min's also in that category, I guess. But my point is that Samus isn't like the first character you think of when you think of a keep away character. And I feel like because of that, people tend to just think that, you know, she's not very good, when that is not true at all. This character is actually ridiculous with what she can do. I want to start off like this. Samus's back air is insanely strong. You may not know this, but Samus's back air is comparable to Wolf's sweet spot back air. It's that strong. It does roughly the same amount of knockback as Wolf's. So it's pretty ridiculous. The other thing about it too is that, you know, she has really good keep away options. Of course, if you play Elite Smash Samus, they be spamming this over and over again, which, I mean, it's good. It's not as good as the Elite Smash players make it seem like, but it is good. She has the missiles, of course, but this is the big one. She has the charge shot. With the charge shot, depending on the position you're at as Samus, you can actually combo into this, which I kind of bad at, but that can combo. At the right percent, you can even get like sweet spot back air, which is nuts. There it is. Samus can combo to a lot of stuff, like not just the back air. I feel like the back air is one of the most common ones to see. Like that can be a kill confirm. It's actually nuts. Samus has the longest range grab in the game, in case you did not know that. Samus's grab is insanely long. I don't think it might grab from here, honestly. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look how far that grabbed. It's crazy. Yeah, that is the longest range grab in the game. What makes Samus's grab really good is that because it's a tether grab, it's considered a disjoint, so you can beat out attacks with grab. But yeah, so you can grab people out of their attacks. I mean, as you saw, it grabs from very far away. One of the benefits to having a tether grab, which I've mentioned in the video, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but for this video, I'll have it linked in the description because it's a really good thing to think about. And it's that tether grabs have a lot of benefits that regular grabs don't have. So obviously you have the ability to beat out attacks with grabs more reliably. Let's say the opponent rolls back, you can grab the opponent out of it because a lot of tether grabs tend to be incredibly active, so there's that. Sometimes the tether grabs can beat out spot dodges, which is also really good. Here's the other thing. Let's say you're in a situation where the opponent evades your grab. Depending on the distance, they can't do anything. That's like that's something that is insanely good that a lot of people think about grabs, don't really think about necessarily. Like, you can whiff grabs from so far away when you have a tether grab, and because the opponent is, you know, they're typically at a distance, they're not gonna be able to punish you. Obviously, if they're close to you, you're gonna get a hard punish. But like at a distance like that, unless they preemptively do something, or unless they just like react incredibly well, they're probably not gonna be in a spot to punish you. Or obviously characters, it depends on the character as well. And of course, you have your Zaire, which Samus's Zaire is I'm assuming it's like the farthest Zaire in the game. I don't know for sure, but it definitely seems like it. An insanely long poking tool. I'm assuming it's like -1, because that's typically what Zairs are, but -3, -4. Still very good, still very safe. There's like certain spots where you can hit the opponent with a Zaire and then you kind of put them in a bad spot. And like, let's say you have like a charge shot or something, you can kind of do like a burst option on them. I don't think it's like super reliable, but it's definitely good. Oh, let's talk about her neutral air. Her neutral air is interesting. So this is their nair. It sends the opponent like a pretty nasty angle. So like if you hit someone at high percent, they go pretty low, and then you can kind of just mess them up for it. I'll talk about her off stage more later, but something else I want to talk about regarding her neutral air is that it has 2 hits, right? So like you can actually hit with both hits if the opponent shields it. Yeah, so that's what a lot of Samuses do. Even though Samus hits you with the back hit of Nair, she could still not cross up the opponent. So that makes it even more ambiguous, because like, let's say, you know, normally if someone hits you with like the back hit of something, you're expecting them to cross you up. But again, Samus doesn't have to do that. So she could do Nair, hit you with the front hit, and then hit you with the back hit, and then still be in front of you. And let's say you just assume that she was going to cross you up, so you throw out an option from behind. She punishes you for it. Samus has some of the most underrated ledge trapping in the game. It's actually ridiculous. So you have the bomb. If you do this right, you drop your bomb, you force your opponent to get up. Like, they have to get up. They have to do something. Because if they don't do anything, they're going to get hit by the bomb. So, like, in terms of ledge trapping, that takes away such a huge portion of your opponent's ledge options. Because when you're ledge trapping your opponent, a lot of what you're thinking about is not only what option they're going to pick, but when. So you're forcing the win. You're forcing the win. They have to pick an option at this specific time. If they don't, they're going to get hit by the bomb. So again, that takes away a large portion of ledge trapping. And then on top of that, Samus has the charge shot, right? So you have charge shot. If you time your charge shot right, you can cover every get up option. So that's also just absolutely absurd. So like, let's say, yeah, if you've seen quick play at like Let's Make Big Moves, so they do the bomb, they force the get up option, they do the charge shot. And the thing about it is that in certain situations, covers everything, literally everything. It will cover them picking, it'll cover them doing regular get up, roll, get up attack, drop, double jump from the ledge jump. It'll even cover them holding onto the ledge, because if they're at a high enough percent, the bomb will actually hit them like high enough to where they'll get hit by the charge shot. So it just covers everything. It's absolutely insane. The other thing about bomb that's really good is that, let's say you're in a situation where your opponent got up still, and they're like force a shield. So they get up, they're force a shield. You can hit them with a bomb. I think it's like you either hit them with 1 or 2 bombs and then you charge shot, and that's like an immediate shield break. It'll break their shield. So you also have that. Like the ledge trapping capabilities of Samus is phenomenal. It's really, really good. And then recovery wise for her, I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I feel like her recovery is pretty solid. The fact that you can kind of stall, I double jumped, but the fact that you can stall your recovery with a bomb, it makes it harder for your opponent to go out and do something. It's not like a super amazing option where you can just bomb and stall and like prevent anyone from doing anything. There are going to be characters who can get around it pretty easily. And if you're like bomb jumping very obviously, you're still gonna get hit. So even though it does give Samus an added layer, it's not something that you can just like use as a crutch and then just hope your opponent's gonna miss an edge guard every single time. Her up special is also pretty good. If I'm not mistaken, it has invulnerability frames on it. Oh yeah, I guess that's something else about the bomb I did not mention. When she does the bomb, it shifts her hurt box. So like her hurt box literally is just that like that tiny thing, which is really good. Charge shot. So charge shot is really good. I mean, I've already mentioned it. I talked about it as a combo tool, as a shield break option. The move itself can kill. It's really strong. It's a really, really strong kill move. This 30% full charge. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. 35% fully charged. That's a lot of damage. That is an insane amount of damage. And like I mentioned before, you can also just combo into it, or combo out of it. Like, that was a combo. So what makes Samus's charge shot so good in neutral, because I want to talk about a neutral, isn't just the fact that it does a lot of damage, it's the fact that you can like charge it and kind of bait your opponent into doing something. If you watch a really good Samus, I would say check out Siski. He's really good at doing this. He'll just constantly just spam charge. And the reason why he's doing that is because you're making your opponent just really think about that option. You're making them like have to respect it, because if let's say they mindlessly run in, then you can just shoot the shot. So they have to be wary of that. They also have to be wary of you just fully charging it. And it's a lot to consider, because there's just so many situations where they could use charge shot. And then you can also wave bounce and move around with it. Out of shield options, Samus's fastest out of shield option is up B. It's frame 4. It's good, but at the same time, it can definitely be like risky. I don't think this happens that often, but I've definitely seen some players fall out of the up B and then Samus gets punished for it. Or I think even at low percents, it's one of those moves that it's better at higher percents, because I think at low percents, some characters can punish them for hitting them. So you have to be careful about that. just be mindful. I think there's one final thing I want to talk about regarding Samus, and it's the differences between Samus and Dark Samus. I want to say the two biggest differences between Samus and Dark Samus, not to say that there's only two, but I think the most notable, Dark Samus is taller, very slightly taller, or that might cause them to get shield poked more easily. Samus has slower rolls. I want to say that Samus's rolls are 4 frames slower than Dark Samus. So it's just a minor difference with why play Samus at all. So, okay, so regarding the rolls for Samus, while hers are slower, she's like in the ball state, so her box is smaller. So it's harder to hit Samus out of her rolls in that aspect, even though hers are slower because of the hurt box shifting for Samus. And then the other thing, as well as the double jump, just has Samus has a smaller hurt box in more situations than Dark Samus. But yeah, I think the fact that Samus's rolls are the way they are, even though she has more invulnerability on them, it makes it harder for a lot of characters to punish them. Because, like, for example, in a lot of cases, I feel like because Ultimate's such a jump happy game, a lot of characters are going to try to punish with an aerial in some situations, and if they go too high, they're going to miss. I did not mention her up throw kill. That's right. Yes. Yeah. So Samus has a up throw that kills. All right, but that's enough talk about Samus. Let's play her on the Wii. Fair warning, my Samus is cheeks, but we'll get some wins regardless. We'll get some wins. Oh, I didn't mention this. Samus's jab doesn't combo until higher percents. It's actually nuts, and I'm pretty sure that was intentional. Like, they designed it that way, which I think is, like, why? I think you're dead here? Yep. That's a stock. No way. Bro, that's nuts. That was really bad DI. Yep. Dude, I just need a grab, that's it. I'm just gonna go for Zare grab. That's all I need. It's a single grab. There it is. They lived. They're dead here, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, so Samus's up tilt is pretty interesting. If the opponent's grounded, it will always spike, but if they're airborne, they'll get sent like outward. That's death, yeah. This actually seems annoying for Pyramithra off stage. Like, I'm obviously not doing a great job of showing it, but just thinking about it, what can Pyramithra do off stage? When Samus is like just doing bombs. Roll. What am I doing? I like really want to kill with up throw when I shouldn't. I don't need to, but I still want to do it. I'm gonna get the up throw kill. I don't care. There it is. I'm fine. Let's go. No. Come on. No. 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 God damn it. Oh, I'm dumb. You know what I'm noticing? I feel like Samus's disadvantage is better than I think, or better than I thought, but I'm just being really lazy about the options I picked to get out of it. He really tried to hit me. Got hit by that. I'm dead. Oh, that was disgusting. She fell out of it. It's gonna jump. Yep. Yep. Called it. So something I'm noticing is that being locked in shield just sucks to Samus. It sucks. I want to say it's like the worst thing about playing this character. It's like if someone can glock you in your shield, or if you're not close enough to them to up B out a shield, it sucks. Because up B out a shield doesn't have like a huge hitbox, so like you have to really understand how close they are to you. Horrible air dodge. I feel like I'm about to fall asleep playing Samus. It's interesting. It is interesting. Brother. I'm dead. I'm just dead. That shouldn't have worked. That absolutely should not have worked. No. No. Alright, I'm gonna do the scrubbiest option. No! No! Come on! Alright, I'm gonna do it again. I can't believe that's how it ended. Wake up, grab, never starts tilting you. I mean, okay, it shouldn't work. It shouldn't work, but it's online, you know. You know. Sick. I'll take it. Yeah, that was a bad directional air dodge from them. Oh, I could have done it. Dude, that player was one of the best bad players I've played. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I was not expecting that to work the way it did. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Yeah, I'm dead. Samus is heavy. Okay. Dude, I feel like I wanna do the bomb thing, the bomb ledge trapping, but I'm so bad at it. But I just keep going for it just because I really want it to work. What? Yes, okay, I held down intentionally. I was hoping I would kill. Got him. Should just do that more. It's actually really good. Okay, got him. No! No. I think I can kill a dash attack. If I can get it. Should be fine. No, I'm dead. Okay, I'm surprised I got that to work, but I'll take it. I'm alive, right? Barely. I'm dead. I'm so surprised I didn't grab the ledge there. All right, so Samus. Yeah, after playing them, I still feel like they're really good. Obviously, there are certain aspects about the character that I just am not good at doing, like the ledge trapping and certain things. But I feel like if you play a Samus who understands how to fully utilize the character's kit, they're absolutely ridiculous. There's so many moments where where I feel like I was playing someone, and I'm just in a specific spot. I'm like, wow, they're so far away from me, but I can grab them. It's crazy. The range that Samus can threaten the opponent is really, really good. I mean, obviously she's a projectile zoner, but she has a lot of different ways to threaten the opponent. You know, you have Zair, you have grab, you have the charge shot, the missile, stuff like that. I think that's really good. And something else I didn't really talk about that much, but her damage output is kind of ridiculous. I think I did like an up B, and it did like, I think it did like around 40% or something like that. And then obviously charge shot does 35%. She doesn't need that much to get the opponent at kill percent, and then if she gets the right hit in general, it's really, really easy for Samus to get like super early kills. So it's really nice. I think the biggest flaw the character has is just being in a situation where she's forced to shield, like if she's fighting a character that is forcing her to shield up close, and she can't abuse up B out of shield, because while up B is fast, it doesn't have really great range. It's not like like a super amazing out of shield option that can get any opponent off of you. And then again, there's certain moments at low percents where the opponent can fall out of it and still get you. So that kind of, it sucks, but at the same time, you know, the fact that she can zone and do what she does so well, I think makes her so that she needs like a flaw like that. But yeah, overall, I really think that Samus is somewhat underrated. It also just depends on the region. You know, if you come from a region that has really strong Samus players, then you're probably not going to think she's as bad as other people do. But I think she's definitely a character that you need to experience at at a certain level in order to gain some respect about her. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed, and comment what you think about Samus, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of varying opinions on the character. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video.